Okay, I love this question right here. How do you get started in living in a camper and working at campgrounds? Let's get into it. If you haven't been following our journey, my name is Jen. My family of 3 plus 2 dogs sold our house in September, bought a camper, and we take seasonal campground jobs around the country. Step number 1, figure out what kind of rig you want to live in. There are a lot of factors that boil into this. For example, it is me, my husband, our toddler, and 2 dogs. So for me, it was really important that we had a room with a door because our son just has never been the greatest sleeper. So I wanted to set up like as good of conditions as possible for him to sleep and for my husband and I to be able to like continue upon what we're wanting to do without waking him up. But if you're traveling solo or just traveling solo with a pet, your other options for that are endless. We also have an indoor and an outdoor kitchen. I really wanted an outdoor kitchen because we love to spend time outside, and we do have a full bathroom that does have a shower. Now, we did only pay $18,000 for this camper, which is a really good price for a camper this size. It's about 35 feet. So don't focus on getting a new camper. Focus on getting a camper that has the elements that you're looking for. We want to upgrade one day, but that day's not today. Step number 2, learn from our mistakes and spend the money and get you a good truck. We have had way more truck issues than we ever could have imagined, and when your truck breaks down, your house breaks down. And we have seen our house on the side of an interstate before, and it is a very nerve-wracking feeling. And if you're trying to get from point A to point B and your house can't move, it's a really big deal. So if you have a specific budget you're working with and you have to prioritize more money towards one versus the other, pick the truck, not the camper. You can live in a camper that's not nice, but you can't pull your house with a truck that's not working. Step number 3, you got your camper, you got your truck, join all of the work camping Facebook groups. There are so many of them, and this is a massive community and we had no idea. But if you think about it, it makes sense because there's campgrounds all over the country and someone has to run them, and a lot of them are people like us. But when you do this, read the ads carefully. A lot of these positions are for like retired people that are getting money from the government and they really don't need like an income, so they just want to donate their time and things like that. So sometimes you're only working to live there and you're not actually getting any money out of it, and other times you can get money out of it. So just read the details very, very carefully. Our Arizona assignment, we had to work 6 hours a week that paid for our spot, and then every hour after that we got paid, where here we're getting paid for every single hour that we work. Now just realize you don't have to go into this with like everything figured out. One of the crazy things and nice things and stressful things about camper life is that everything is so go with the flow. When we took our Arizona assignment, we're originally from Missouri, we didn't know necessarily that we specifically wanted to end up in Arizona, but we had like this list of states and that was one of the ones that we were interested in. Same thing, when we moved from Arizona to Colorado, it's not that we were necessarily sold on having to be in Colorado, but we had our states that we were interested in, and this is the one that worked out. And check this out, do you like living in a camper? Is it fun? What's your favorite part? So many parts. Nice. Living in a camper has had a ton of stressors. A lot of them for us have been related to our truck. So it's not like as smooth sailing as everyone says it is online, but it to us has been really worth it because we have discovered so many places that we love that we would have never discovered had we stayed in the house. So if you're interested in this lifestyle, drop your questions in the comments. I'd love to answer them, and say follow for more. Good job.